Najib's final gambit fails as SRC Rm27 million trial set to resume. Former Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak's attempt to forestall a money laundering trial involving Rm27 million has failed to gain traction. In a high-stakes maneuver that many observers interpret as a last-ditch effort to evade further legal reckoning, Najib sought a discharge not amounting to acquittal, DNAA, a technical reprieve that would have suspended the proceedings indefinitely without clearing his name. The case, long delayed since its filing in 2019, revolves around 3 counts of money laundering linked to SRC International Sdn Bhd. Specifically, Najib is accused of receiving Rm27 million, allegedly from unlawful sources, into his AmPrivate Banking accounts in July 2014. The charges fall under Section 41A of the Anti-Money Laundering, Anti-Terrorism Financing, and Proceeds of Unlawful Activities Act 2001, and carry a penalty of up to 5 years imprisonment, a Rm5 million fine, or both, upon conviction. Najib's legal team argued that the trial's protracted delay justified the DNAA. They claimed it would spare both the accused and the state further procedural burden. However, the Attorney General's chambers, AGC, opposed the move, stating unequivocally that the prosecution is ready to proceed. The AGC pointed to the extensive case file, which includes more than 800 exhibits, many drawn from the earlier SRC trial in which Najib was already convicted, as a reason for the trial's past delays, not prosecutorial reluctance. Presiding High Court Judge K. Muniandi acknowledged the complexity of the matter and has reserved judgment on the DNAA application. He is scheduled to deliver his decision on 20th of June 2025. Should the court reject the application, the case will move forward, marking a fresh chapter in Najib's ongoing legal saga. This is not Najib's first entanglement with the law over SRC International. He is already serving a sentence at Kajang Prison for criminal breach of trust, abuse of power, and money laundering involving Rm42 million related to the same company. That original sentence, meted out in July 2020, was for 12 years imprisonment and a Rm210 million fine. However, a royal pardon in February 2024 halved both the sentence and the financial penalty, reducing his jail time to 6 years and the fine to Rm50 million. While behind bars, Najib continues to face a barrage of charges stemming from the larger 1MDB scandal, including allegations of laundering Rm2.3 billion between 2011 and 2014 and abuse of his position as Prime Minister and Finance Minister. These cases are ongoing and form part of what legal experts have described as one of the most complex white-collar crime investigations in Malaysian history. A decision to grant the DNAA would not have exonerated Najib, but would have left open the possibility of future prosecution, an ambiguity that legal analysts say could serve political as well as legal interests. Conversely, a decision to reject the DNAA would force Najib back into the dock, placing renewed attention on the judiciary's ability to handle high-profile corruption cases with impartiality and speed. This latest turn in Najib's legal odyssey signals the enduring weight of unfinished business from Malaysia's 1MDB scandal. It also raises fresh questions about the pace and priorities of the country's judicial system. The coming court decision on 20th of June is expected to clarify whether this case will be finally resolved in court or remain suspended in procedural limbo. Either way, Najib's fight for legal and political survival is far from over. A heartfelt light. To every soul whose hand did give, you've helped me dream, helped me live. In darkest hours your light came through, with hearts so kind, so pure, so true. Your gifts, like stars in deepest night, have steered me gently toward the light. Each coin, each word, each silent prayer, a thread of hope, so rich, so rare. My eyes once dimmed now seek the skies, and slowly, clearer visions rise. Because of you, I dare to see the world again. Its grace, its plea. Your compassion's flame will not just stay with me alone. It lights the way for others wandering through despair to feel the warmth of selfless care. You've shown what love in action means, in quiet ways through giving scenes. You've built a bridge from soul to soul and made the broken feel more whole. So let this thanks rise like a song, a melody both soft and strong. May your example gently call more hearts to rise to give. to fall into the joy of lifting pain, of planting hope where none remains. Your kindness walks beside me still, a light, a love, a living will.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to show your support.